What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? It's your boy Jay Howard, aka the official Georgia boy, man. And you're now tuned in to another episode of Fan of Atlanta 365, man. Hey, if you're new here, man, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Support your boy, man. Like, share these videos. Comment if you got something to say, cause your boy always coming back, man. Definitely share these videos, man. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your dog, tell your cat, tell your rat, tell your snake, man. Tell everybody about Fan of Atlanta 365, man. It's your boy, Jay Howard, aka the official Georgia boy, man. So I know I haven't did a video. I actually tried to do a video the day of the third, it was like the second day of the draft. I did a video, but unfortunately, I think I had too much memory saved on my phone and it didn't upload my video. So I ended up taking it to Facebook, went live, and had a great conversation with my family on Facebook, man. We went for like an hour and 40 minutes. People asking questions. We just had a great conversation about the draft. So I decided to, wait until after the draft. Give it a little time before I come back on YouTube and actually do a video about my thoughts and reactions of the NFL draft. I wish I can go live on here, man. I wish I knew how to edit videos so I can kind of like show y'all what I'm looking at when I'm thinking about these draft picks. But at the same time, right now, it's not that time. So, I just felt like, hey, let me go to Facebook where I know I can go live, where I know people gonna tune in, and then let me bring it to YouTube once I get this video together. So today, the only thing I want to talk about is the draft picks. I want to talk about how did the Falcons do in the draft, and I want to talk about the trade that we made with Charles Harris. And then I may talk about the NFC South a little bit, just a little bit. I will go through all the draft picks, but I will kind of point out some notable draft picks that I think the teams in our division made. So, but first let's talk about these Atlanta Falcons draft pick. So in the first round, when the Falcons got on the clock at number 16, Derek Brown was off the board. C.J. Henderson was gone. And Javon Kinlaw had got picked up by the San Francisco 49ers like a few picks before us. So now I'm thinking like, okay, who do we go after? And to tell you the truth, I kind of messed up. Let me tell you how I messed up. I was listening to this guy named Top Billing. If y'all don't know about him, man, go follow that man. That man knows football. Great student of the game. He breaks down film. He does a lot, man. He really opened my eyes to thinking about the draft and thinking about these players that we're bringing in. And he really opened my eyes to AJ Terrell. But not only AJ Terrell, but he also opened my eyes to start looking at the draft and not looking at these mock drafts. Stop basing our opinion off the mock draft, because at the end of the day, these guys are guessing as well. You never know what your team is thinking. They're not gonna just say, oh yeah, everybody had us going Javon Kinlaw, but the Falcons was never going after Javon Kinlaw. That was all speculations. That was all smoke and mirrors. So I learned a lesson, man. Don't stop looking at the mock drafts and basing your opinion off the mock draft, basing off what everybody keeps saying that the Atlanta Falcons gonna do. Because at the end of the day, the Falcons always go another route. We always just assume that the Falcons going this way and they go some other way. So let me just stop, going off the mock draft. But anyway, so at that time when I was thinking about the mock draft, I'm like, man, Javon Kinlaw gone. Derek Brown gone, C.J. Henderson gone. They kept saying the Atlanta Falcons gonna trade up. They didn't trade up, and I'm saying, like, man, why we didn't trade up? But at that time, I'm thinking like, are we about to go K'Lavon Chase on? Cause I don't really want him. I don't really see what he gonna bring to this team. I'm thinking maybe we can go Christian Fulton out of LSU, because I'm looking at what's the best available on the board instead of looking at what do the Falcons do and what do we need? What do we need? So when the pick came through, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, who is this guy? AJ Terrell. That just proves to y'all that I need to brush up on my college football. I'm so stuck on watching UGA and kind of keeping up with the SEC. Not as much as I do with UGA, but like I gotta broaden my horizon, man. I have to get out there and watch other games, watch other players, because a lot of times I limit myself to only the SEC. I don't really pay attention to the other teams unless they're in like a big game, or unless it's got to be the playoffs or something for me to pay attention to the other conferences. So what I learned after this draft, you gotta broaden your horizon, and you can't continue to pay attention to these mock drafts, because at the end of the day, they just guessing just like you guessing. So you have to understand what the Falcons need and what player that's available that can give them that can fill that need for them. So AJ Terrell was chosen, and I love this pick. It's to me one of the best picks. One of the best picks that the Falcons made. I really believe it's going to be a great pick for us, because with AJ Terrell, first of all, he's a Georgia boy from Atlanta, went to Westlake High School. His brother go to Westlake High School, so he's staying close to home, even though he went to Clemson. But Atlanta Falcons, we have been known to get some Clemson players. I mean, Grady Jarrett, Vic Beasley, people, just to name a few. We've been going after a lot of Clemson players. But at the same time, the reason why I like AJ Terrell is because we play a lot of cover 3. AJ Terrell can play zone. He can play man. He can do it all. He can hit. We need one of those who can hit, because look at the receivers that we going against in this division. You got Michael Thompson. Thomas. You got Mike Evans. You got Chris Goodwin. You got to be able to hit these guys. And then you got Gronkowski in this place. You got Alvin Kamara. You got Christian McCaffrey. You're gonna have to know how to hit, because these guys got to be tackled. So I love this pick. I think that it was better than picking up Christian Fuller. Definitely better than picking up Kayvon Chason. We could have. A lot of people saying we could have went safety, but we don't need a safety that high. We didn't need a safety that high. So I love AJ Terrell. At that time, I was like, maybe we could have traded back to get this guy. Like, I wasn't mad at the pick. I was mad at, why did we take him number 16 overall? We could have traded back. Wasn't nobody going after AJ Terrell at that time. That's what I thought, because where we were, they were fighting for wide receivers. So we could have traded back, picked up some more picks, and still got AJ Terrell. But at the same time, the Falcons did the right thing. They did the right thing. And I know it's not the sexy pick. I know everybody like, man, we could have had this person, we could have had that person. But I'm reminded of a year where everybody just assumed we was going Glenn Dorsey. If y'all can remember that year, everybody just knew we were going Glenn Dorsey. And the Atlanta Falcons went Matt Ryan, and you see what we end up getting. When the last time y'all heard about Glenn Dorsey? I don't remember hearing about him. I know he got drafted to Kansas City, then he went other places, and it just never worked out for him, But we got Matt Ryan, who's been our best quarterback in our franchise history. There's no argument of that. Also, he's still going. To me, a Hall of Famer. I'm not saying he first ballot, but definitely a Hall of Famer in my book. And if he ever win a ring, he get a ring, hey, it's over. It's over with. But right now, I feel like Matt Ryan was the best pick. The best pick at that time. Glenn Dorsey looked good. Out of LSU, this defensive tackle, he gonna come in, do this, and he never panned out. He never panned out. A bust. So at the end of the day, another time, I just knew, oh man, the Atlanta Falcons about to go this player. We went Keanu Neal. Keanu Neal gave us some great years. Another draft last year, man, we went Chris Lindstrom. But then Chris Lindstrom, he gonna pan out. So at the end of the day, man, we gotta stop paying attention to these mock drafts and basing our opinion solely on that. Because at the end of the day, these people are guessing just like we guessing. They going based off the names. We gotta go based off who fits our scheme, who fits our locker room. And sometimes the big names don't do that. So at the end of the day, I love this number 16 pick, AJ Terrell out of Clemson, cornerback. sure starter in my opinion. Sure starter. I think it's gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna say that for another video when I talk about now the depth chart after post draft. Post some trades. How I think this depth chart gonna pan out. But I definitely think he's a sure starter. Next, so it's the second round. I'm just like, I don't know. I gotta follow college football some more, man. I gotta really start looking at talent, looking at players, because after the first few rounds, I'm just like, I don't even know these guys. I'm just seeing who we drafted, and I go look at the highlights. So the 47 pick, we take Marlon Davidson. I think a steal in the draft, second round. After I seen this guy, I'm like, I don't know who was the best. Was it Derek Brown or was it Marlon Davidson? Because Marlon Davidson was lining up everywhere. They had this man standing linebacker. They had this man on the end. They had him in the middle. I mean, come on, man. He's versatile. And we already know what type of players Dan Quinn love. And that's versatile players that could play many positions. And he could play all over that defense line. I don't see him playing no linebacker, standing up linebacker, rushing from a stand-up linebacker position. But I definitely see him playing in the middle with Grady Jarrett. I definitely see him playing on the outside. If Tat don't get his stuff together, hey, we may make that move. So I love this pick. He's a beast. I like the way he talked, man. This guy seems like he ain't scared of nothing. He ain't scared of nobody. He ready to go into the league, and he coming in day one. I know we just signed Tyler Davidson to that 3-year deal. But Tyler Davidson, you know what you are. You're a run stopper. You're not a pass rusher. So Davidson definitely gonna get on that field. I could definitely see him, maybe taking over as the starting defensive tackle with Grady Jarrett, and then Tyler Davidson come in sometimes, being a rotational player. I could definitely see that. If Tat don't work out, or if we able to make a trade with Tat, hey, Davidson go to that end as well. So it's a lot of things we can do with Davidson, man. I really love this pick. I feel like it's a steal of the draft. I feel like at the 47 pick, man, this man was supposed to be first round, no later than early second round, and we got him with the 47 pick. I love it. I think he's going to be better than Derek Brown, because Derek Brown can only really do one thing. Now, I do like Derek Brown. I do love Derek Brown. I love that the Carolina Panthers did get him, because that do help their defense. But at the same time, I felt like Davidson had to be the best at that school, even though Derek Brown looked good as well. But Davidson was making plays. He was making plays. So I can't wait to see this guy in the Atlanta Falcons uniform. I'm glad we got him. And then with the 78 pick, we took Matt Hennessy out of Temple. He played center, but at the same time, he's going to play guard. I can see him starting at left guard, because we do need a left guard. James Carpenter kind of, was injury prone and didn't really work the way we thought he was going to work. Jamon Brown gave us some good little snaps, but at the same time, Matt Hennessy, he coming in. He's ready. And then eventually he'll take over as Alex Matt's successor. So I love this pick. Great depth pick. I think he's gonna be able to do some great things for us, in the years to come. A lot of people probably gonna buy that uniform just because it say Hennessy on the back. Come on, man. Who don't love Hennessy? But I love this pick. Next, 119 pick, we choose Michael Walker out of Fresno State, linebacker. I love this pick. Outside, he's going to play a lot of outside linebacker for us. We got Deion Jones, you got Foye Oluokun, and then you got Michael Walker. He can blitz off the edge. Like, he can do a lot. So I'm ready to see what Dan Quinn going to cook up for him, man. Good sized linebacker. Not too big, not too small. Still kind of a hybrid, but at the same time, our defensive front gonna be pretty big, man. We got some beasts in the front. So no, you no longer can beat us off the ball no more. Like, you ain't about to beat us off the ball and get to our second level. Nah, man, we got some dudes that's gonna keep you at bay, man. We got some guys that's gonna stop it up front. So I really love this pick with Michael Walker. I can't wait to see what he do. Deion Jones gonna be helping coaching him up. Raheem Morris gonna definitely use him. So I can't wait, man. And then with the 134 pick, we choose Jalen Hawkins out of Cal, safety. I think we're gonna be making some big moves in the next few weeks, or maybe within that season. Look for Keanu Neal to be out of here. Look for Ricardo Allen maybe to be out of here. I could see Jalen Hawkins becoming that strong safety or free safety. However we gonna do it, but look for some moves to be made. Now there is a move I feel like we can make, and I did talk about this in the video that I wanted to post on YouTube, but unfortunately it didn't work. And that was the Jamal Adams trade. I'm still expecting that to happen now. I'm not sold on the Jets not making that trade. I feel like we're gonna be able to get that trade. And why would we draft Jalen Hawkins if we think that Keanu Neal and Ricardo Allen gonna be here? I don't think they're gonna be here. Jalen Hawkins gonna be making some moves. He definitely gonna be making some plays for us. I'm just anxious to see where we're gonna put him at. And then with the last pick, for the Atlanta Falcons at the 228 pick, we choose a punter out of Syracuse, Sterling Hoffrichter. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Hoffrichter. However you pronounce that guy name, man. We needed a punter. We got a punter. So at the end of the day, I'm happy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy with all our picks. To tell you the truth, I'm happy with this whole offseason of the Atlanta Falcons. What I got from the Atlanta Falcons, of course, they had pressure. They had to do something this year. But what I like about this offseason, we got new uniforms. I love our uniforms. We finally got the defensive coach, Raheem Morris. Okay, he's going to be our defensive coordinator. Dan Quinn's still our head coach. Thomas Dimitroff is still our GM. And Arthur Blanks, I hope that he's happy with this offseason, because we made some aggressive moves. We didn't just sit on our hands and get some scrubs. We got some young players. If you really notice, the Atlanta Falcons got a lot of players that they wanted in the past drafts. Look at Dante Fowler Jr. When Dante Fowler Jr. was coming out, we really wanted Dante Fowler Jr. The Jacksonville Jaguars scooped them up right before we picked. Then we end up getting, I think we got, was it Tack in that draft? Or Vic Beasley, I can't remember who we actually got, or maybe Keanu Neal. But whoever we got, we really wanted Dante Fowler Jr. Unfortunately, he didn't drop to us, but now we got him, and he's still young. He's still young, coming off a good season. We got him. Hayden Hurst, we traded for him. We wanted him, but at that time we had Austin Hooper, and Austin Hooper had a good year. And Hayden Hurst was on the board right before us, and the Ravens picked him up. We ended up getting Calvin Ridley. So at the end of the day, we still got a stud, but then we got that guy, later. So now we got Hayden Hurst and we got Calvin Ridley. Then, who else was it? Charles Harris. I know I was going to talk about this next, but we just traded for Charles Harris, defensive end, out of, what school did he go to? Can't remember the school he went to, but we got him with the 7th. Oh, Missouri. We got him. We wanted him in that draft. He was a first round talent, and we traded a 7th round pick for him. So at the end of the day, the Falcons didn't lose anything. We didn't lose anything. Only thing we did was, okay, we lost a 7th round pick. Who cares about a 7th round pick? But you get first round talent, and you never know. This man may pan out and be something special. Sometimes it just takes for a player to go to a new team, new scenery, and he, what he does is it's what Dan Quinn loved to do. So he's gonna be a great addition to this team. He's gonna definitely add depth to that defensive end position, which we didn't address in the draft. So hey, I love everything that the Falcons did this offseason, man. We really got some talent. Also, Todd Gurley. We wanted to, as Georgia fans and as Atlanta Falcon fans who follow Georgia, of course we wanted Nick Chubb. At that time, we did have Devontae Freeman. We really wasn't looking for a running back, but if Todd Gurley would have fell to us, who knows? But he didn't fall to us. I think he went number 8 overall. To the Rams, I can't remember, but he went to the Rams, and the Rams got a great player. But then, unfortunately, injuries been hurting him. But at the same time, do I think he's still injured? No, I think he's still gonna be a beast. He's still gonna he's not gonna be that Steven Jackson for us. He's gonna be a beast for us. I really believe that. He's back home. I know it's not his original home, but when you go to Georgia, hey, you home. That's home for you. So I can't wait. Todd Gurley in that backfield. Hayden Hurst, tight end. Who else did we pick up? Laquan Treadwell. We got another first round talent, but at the same time, he didn't work out for the Minnesota Vikings. But I mean, come on, he get to be with Matt Ryan, Julio Jones. Have he ever had a receiving core and a quarterback like what he about to come into with the Atlanta Falcons? I don't think so. I don't think so. So now you get to be a part of Matt Ryan throwing you the ball, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley. I mean, they're gonna take this man under their wing. They're gonna take this man under their wing. I definitely think he's gonna be in that slot. He's gonna get a lot of balls thrown to him, because at the end of the day, if he can get that ball in his hand, hey, he could be explosive now. He could be explosive. So I look forward to seeing what this team gonna be. I got high expectations for this team, man. I really believe we got a talented team. I really believe we can win this division. I definitely believe we can win this division. I know a lot of people thinking Tampa Bay, New Orleans. Hey, they all good, but at the same time, it's time for us as Falcon fans to start thinking that we good too. We got to stop doubting ourselves, because the media already doubt us the most. So we already don't have a good reputation within the media. We got to start looking at our team for real, man. Y'all got to really look at this team. This team is built up to win a Super Bowl. It's really built up to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we can get there. We just got to stop playing down to our competition and play Falcon football consistency. We need consistency from game one all the way to the end. Don't wait until the last part of the season to start playing Falcon football, because that's what we've been doing for the past 2 or 3 years. We gotta come out in week 1 and show people that we mean business. We mean business, and we need to beat this division, man. This division is not won, bro. This division is not won. Tom Brady wasn't great in his last year with the Patriots, but y'all just automatically assuming this man gonna win them a Super Bowl. Drew Brees started falling off last year, man. He started falling off. So at the end of the day, we can beat Drew Brees. We got a better defensive line now. So if we couldn't get pressure last year and we still beat the New Orleans Saints, imagine what we gonna do this year with Dante Fowler Jr., Marlon Davidson. I mean, Grady Jarrett got somebody next to him, so he can take the pressure off him, and he can go and get the quarterback. He can go and get them running backs. Man, we about to. I feel like we can run through this division this year. We can really run through this division, man. It's. I'm not gonna say it's a cakewalk, but at the same time, the Falcons got a talented team. We just got to go out here and play it. We just got to go out here and show it. So I think getting a new uniform definitely gonna make this team better. I mean, come on, man. That's what I'm on right now, man. But like I said, I love this whole offseason. All our picks, I love all our picks. I'm happy with them. I love the Charles Harris trade. I love all our free agent acquisitions. We also got Justin McCray. I forgot to mention him. I think he plays left guard. He plays guard, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be out there competing. We ready, man. We ready this year. I'm ready. I know I'm ready, man. I just hope this coronavirus thing is over. Right before football season start, because I'm ready to see some football, man. I'm ready to see some football, and I really believe that the football season will happen. So I'm just ready, man. Rise up, man. In brotherhood, I trust. It's been your boy Jay Howard, aka the official Georgia boy. And if you're new here, man, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can get all the notifications when I post a video. And if you want to, follow me on Facebook as well at Jeremy Howard, Jeramy Howard, HOWARD. You'll find me, man. Cause a lot of times I like to post things on there. I like to do live videos on there because that's where I started at, man. So if you wanna follow me there as well, definitely follow me on Facebook at Jeremy Howard. And definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate all the support I've been getting, man. I'm looking to take this channel to another level, man. We trying to learn how to edit these videos. We learn that. Hey, I think that's gonna take it to another level. So until then, man, hey, it's brotherhood. In brotherhood, I trust. Rise Up Nation, man. Hey, let's get it, man. I see y'all in the next video. I'm out.